haven't said anything really gross in a while, like slurping off or what were some of the other ones? I'm failing. Sloppers. Yeah, about the flompers. Flompers.
Samuel F. Gompers.
Yeah. So you were just talking about whacking the bush with a machete.
Yeah.
I feel like this could be the run up to some other.
I mean, felching off is like one of the big ones. That's going to be my new telling somebody to fuck off. Felch off.
Felch off.
Felch you.
Yeah. Yeah. Felch
you trans. I did the most offensive thing I could think of. Are we recording? Can we put this on the show?
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay. I was driving home through the drag on Friday, and I've just ridden through there in trucks with dudes so many times. You just kind of spout off at the mouth. I forgot I had my AirPods in and my window down, and this lady walked by with a gunt. She had a midriff. She had a crop top, but just a huge ass muffin top for no reason.
Yeah.
Like she was proud of it. And I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I was driving. I was at a light. She was at the crosswalk, and I was like, "Tell me, Reiki, porca dumperinga." And I was like, I just sexually harassed a girl for being fat in a Chinese accent.
Yeah, dude.
In a work shirt.
So many.
Shouldn't have had on my work shirt.
Yeah, so many.
Like, I just triple word score.
Yeah, true.
The perfect storm of getting in trouble. Porca dumperinga. She had some flompers.
I bet.
Her belly was just one big flomp on its own.
I mean, I know that I shouldn't wear midriff, right?
Why not?
For the obvious
Let's get some scissors out right now. They look good.
for the obvious fucking reason.
Let's have a Jake Rhodes party.
I know that
midriffs.
I know that this is about as short as the shorts should get. They probably shouldn't even be this
Why
short.
be proud of your porca dumperinga?
My body is so fucking disgusting. It just keeps getting hairier.
Get your
It's
Zimbabwe
terrible.
fajitas out.
Like, I don't want to ever take my shirt off in any circumstance ever. It's really bad.
Yeah, it's like
There's this
I didn't used to be this way.
yeah.
Like the hair. Luckily, I'm not losing the hair on top. You know, 'cause
Right.
that's what the joke
That's
about
the
the guys who are
worst.
balding, but
Yeah.
then they sprout hair all over their bodies. But I'm just getting hairier. Like my upper arm, like my back of my arms.
Oh,
right
there is a
there.
lot of hair up
like, there's
there,
just,
yeah.
I'm turning into a fucking Ron Jeremy hedgehog.
I have two of those. I have two Jewish ones. These are my antennas. I find discounts.
Your Jew tennis coming off. Do you get hair growing out of your ears? I haven't grown out of my ears.
I'm starting to get those ones around the edges of the
Yeah.
ears,
I'm
just
listening to
shooting
too
out.
much bullshit.
The old man and the ones on the inside are just. I'm just like, this wasn't supposed to happen to me. I was never supposed to get this old.
I know.
I didn't know there was another emotion for your body besides shame.
Right.
There's something
shame.
even
Right.
deeper. There's something
Yeah.
even deeper than shame.
There's
Yeah.
another feeling besides body shame. I thought that was all there was for your body was shame.
It's like being ashamed, but also the longing for the ugly that your body used to be.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because my body was never attractive, but
Right.
it used to be more attractive than this.
Right. It didn't used to be this bad.
Somebody
Yeah.
used to want to slurp you
Yeah.
up and off the list, but now it's just the Lord. The Lord's going to
Yeah.
slurp
The
you
Lord's
up
gonna
before the tribulation. God
Yeah,
damn
I
it.
think I'm at the point in life where I'm at the crossroads, and it's either just let myself die, or go absolutely insane.
Are you gonna
and
miss
become
everybody?
One of
The
those.
crossroads.
Yeah, right.
You don't belong there.
Or just become like the male version of a woman who will not let go of her youth, and
Right.
like
Right.
Fag.
get like liposuction and hair removal
Right.
and teeth whitening, and
Just go super, super overboard.
Not necessarily.
Walton Goggins.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now
maybe
listen
even,
here now.
Maybe even
Yeah, fake teeth.
if I was able to get in like the shape that I wish I'd been in, like maybe even getting rid of like because I'm gonna have a really bad like George Lucas chin.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really because I just look at my aunts, my uncles,
Right.
and my grandfather. and
Yeah. You
everything
suck
from
the
my
fat out
mom's
of your
house.
face, and you're gonna have some saggy. Yeah.
So maybe having that all fixed,
Right.
some jawline stuff going.
Oh God, Donnie, if you do, I kind of want you to go that way just so I can make fun of you.
I know,
for it.
like give me a Matt Rife chin or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, all everything that you're talking about, the full
Yeah.
vanity thing that you're
Yes.
talking about,
Yes.
like,
You have ogreish features in your family.
Yeah.
They are from under the bridge.
It's very.
I've got that. All my Scottish shit
Toad-
and all my German
toad-
shit is all ogre.
We look like German toads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if there was a strain of frog.
If there was a strain
Yeah.
of German
If there
toad.
was like if there was a Nazi frog, like what's his name on the Captain America movies, the guy who ends up in a computer, Josh, what's that guy's name?
Why are you asking me, Donnie?
Ultron?
Yeah, I'm definitely not asking you.
Jeeves, Jarvis or Ultron?
No, the one who ends up Zola.
Okay.
Zola or whatever. He's like the henchman of the Red Skull, and he is just the toadiest looking, just ugly, man.
My
Yeah.
wife was making fun of my nose hairs. These ones. On
Oh
top.
yeah, those
The
ones.
top
Yeah,
nose.
They
the top
really-
nose
The bridge
ones.
of the nose
They're
hairs.
brilliant in the sun.
Yeah.
From the side.
Yeah, you got like a nose mullet, like it's just kind of like
glare.
flowing,
Yes, party in the
yeah.
front.
Party in the front, yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, "What is that? That wasn't there before." And I was like, "It's just shade. I think it's trying to grow shade so I don't get nose cancer.
Right.
It's trying to. My
Right.
body's everything's utilitarian. All the ogre features.
Right.
All the gnarled things you get.
No,
are just,
right. It's
Just
they
having
serve
strong
purpose.
fingers that work good for gripping.
Yeah.
But you look like a fucking goblin.
You look like a fucking ogre. Yeah. Yeah.
This is functional ogre features.
Yeah.
They work good.
Did you shave that hair off your nose, or is it still there?
Oh, it's all me, baby. I can't get rid of it.
How
I pull them out during meetings to stay awake.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a pretty rough thing to do.
Little bump of coke.
What's the what's like the amount of vanity and grooming you guys are? Man, Lucy's getting all up in my shit right now.
That's negative
Yeah, she's
for me.
looking. She's looking
Yeah.
out something's out the
You
window.
see something good out there, girl? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone days without looking at a mirror.
Yeah.
Dude, we were at
I'm a virtuous Christian. I don't practice vanity.
we were what's their name's house? The lady's house. I will not say the name.
The dolphin's house.
Yeah, the
Yeah. The dolphin and the creaking door.
dolphin. Yeah, that's how you get Lucy off me.
Come here,
Nice.
bitch.
Come,
Yeah, you
come here, bitch. And there was this like question that came up, like
the lotion
who
on
looks
your
in the
skin.
mirror more, like
Yeah.
me or her?
Yeah.
And Kristen's like, definitely you, dolphin. And she's like, no way, he looks in the mirror way more than me. And she's like, look at him, he's got nose hairs flowing out of his nose right
Yeah.
now. Like, no, you look in the mirror more. Also, like, you get fillers in your lips. You're on the fucking weight loss drugs. Like, he doesn't give a shit about what he looks like. He's wearing a stupid Jesus shirt and his short shorts and his fucking orthopedic like sandals to dinner. Like,
You know why I don't look at a mirror? Because you stare into the void, and the void stares back.
yeah, I don't need.
I'm so empty.
I don't need to see my lack of soul.
I'm
I don't
so
need to see
empty
myself. Yeah, the
inside.
fucking embarrassment that I've become.
Did you see my
I'm
emo?
terrified to look at myself in the
course,
mirror because
yeah.
like I've got so many moles that I'm going to be like, am I going to notice that one's different this time? You
Right.
know? I mean, it's
Now
it
you're-
sucks.
So they're gonna name
That's-
I-35 after Donald J. Trump.
No,
They're talking about it. The road's got a lot of ups and downs and U-turns. It turns back on what it said it was gonna do.
It's like I don't know. Did you see what Trump said
Costs a lot of money
today?
for no
So
reason.
I guess whenever they were talking about blowing up Yemen or whatever this weekend,
oh yeah,
they were doing it on a signal chat, like
Yeah, I
JD
saw
You
that.
Vance,
even
and
sound racist when you say Yemen. How do you do that?
Yemen.
You're saying it like the N-word.
yeah.
Fucking
Yemen.
Yemenis.
Yemeni.
They included a journalist on
I
that,
saw
like the
that, yeah.
the editor in chief of the Atlantic.
Yeah.
And then what did Donald Trump say? I don't know anything about that. I don't know what. No, I don't know. Like that's his like go-to response. I don't know that guy. I don't know anything about that horrible scandal. You know.
The founding fathers are spinning in their graves. You should power something off of that, like a windmill or stick a pole up their ass and grind some wheat
For the amount,
of spinning that they should be generating like a
yeah,
whole
they
large
should be
hadron
generating
collider.
a fucking ton of power from all this rolling over in their grave that's going on.
A French scientist reportedly denied U.S. entry due to Trump criticism. Free speech is just for us in America. He's not, and everybody's all mad. Oh, I can't believe they didn't let him in. He's not American. You don't get free. You don't get to bring free speech here from somewhere else.
Yeah,
If you're talking shit
yeah.
and we caught you,
You talk shit, you get hit.
get back on the
You
boat
get
and turn around.
Yeah.
And then what's this French scientist? What science are they doing over there? How to make white flags better? Fucking surrender, assholes.
What's Lucy worked up about?
science of the white
She's been scaring herself all day long. Like she's been like asleep at my while I was working. She's been asleep at my feet, and then a noise from outside will scare her, and she'll just start barking like there's someone attacking her. She does that every once in a while. She She just hears ghost noises and things.
There's a Reddit post. A lady said, "This dog is ruining our marriage," and it had PTSD. It was a Katrina dog.
Oh.
And they brought it to the city, and it was freaked out by all the sounds. It was a country dog.
Yeah.
And then they just had anxiety, and it was being aggressive and weird. And she was like, "My husband can't take it anymore. He says we have to get rid of the dog." Like, the dog isn't ruining your marriage, bitch. You ruined it.
Yeah.
You fucked up and brought a country-ass dog with PTSD to the city.
I don't know if it's a country-ass dog. It might be a ghetto-ass dog. It might have been a...
They need to
No
move.
matter what, it's not used to that setting.
Yeah, from New Orleans. You
I
know?
love dogs.
Coon-ass
so
dog.
much.
That's a coon-ass dog.
Maybe you should move out to the country where your
Yeah.
dog is comfortable and stop saying it's ruining your marriage.
Yeah.
'Cause
No.
Your husband is being sensible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
doesn't make
everybody
sense.
knows that dogs don't ruin marriages. Cats ruin marriages,
Pussies.
as Josh can attest. Do dogs act weird whenever you're on shrooms, or is it just cats? That's the thing that everybody always says, that whenever like you're tripping, all of a sudden your cat like knows it and starts acting really weird around you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We had a dog that ate $200 worth of weed.
Oh.
And ate a bunch of food and fell asleep for 2 days.
Holy
And
shit.
only woke up to eat. And it was a dealer's weed. It was in his backpack. He left it on the floor.
Oh,
we went
man.
outside to smoke cigarettes, and we came back, and all his weed was gone. He was like, "What are you guys going to do?" And I was like, "Invite you to leave.
Yeah.
You fucked. What, you want the dog to get a job?
Yeah.
There's 3 of us, and there's 1 of you.
Yeah.
You don't get to party here anymore because you did a party foul.
Yeah.
And now you're trying
You
to blame
dosed my
us.
dog.
You do, yeah, right. Right. You killed my dog.
Yeah, you can go to the supermarket and get some more dog food.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's-
This is your
yes.
problem now.
Dude, that's a lot of. Well, okay. Well,
Pokemon Go to the 7-Eleven.
Pokemon Go. So that
Have you ever had a dog accidentally eat weed and then start acting all weird?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Dude, I had that happen to Daisy, to my dad's dog, when she was here while my dad was in the hospital.
No, that's not good.
She started acting really weird one night, and I was like, at first I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to take her to the vet, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is a dog on weed. So you never had a dog
Oh
accidentally
no, I don't
eat
think
weed
so.
and get
Oh no,
high or
yeah, I was
something?
gonna ask, did it eat like just straight up weed, or did it eat like edibles?
We don't know.
Oh,
She just started acting like she was high and doing all the things that a dog does
She
whenever
had
it
meth.
eats too
She
much
found
weed.
meth.
And then we couldn't. We didn't. Nothing had fallen on the floor. There were no like buds or anything. I don't know what she ate. We had no gummies, but it was obviously dog on weed, and she just because they did that thing where they kind of like
yeah,
and they're
kind of.
kind of staring at.
Oh, maybe
the-
she
the
drank some
walls.
Drano or some shit.
No, it wasn't enough to kill her. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
You guys want to hear some more headlines?
Yeah, sure.
People are using AI to create influencers with Down syndrome who sell nudes. Once again, they're mixing all my favorite things.
Yeah.
Chicken, pot, pie.
Yeah.
I love chicken. I love pot. I love pie.
Yeah.
I love AI. I love influencers. I
You
love
like
Down,
Down
syndrome. I love nudes. Stop reading my diary
Yeah,
and mixing all my
yeah.
favorite things
Dude.
together. Boozy Miss Scotland dethroned after biting bouncers in racist attack. Miss Scotland, Lucy, disgraced beauty queen Lucy Thompson was stripped of her Miss Scotland title. She was yelling, "Do you know who I am? Do you know how much money I have in my bank account?
Uh-oh. Here
And
we
fuck
go.
you, you fucking N-word."
Oh.
well, that's
bouncer.
that's why it's a news article now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't
they're
think
in
it'd be
Scotland.
a news article
Yeah.
if it didn't include the N word.
Right.
It would make international news.
Okay, I guess we're just going to do this,
Yeah.
are we, Lucy?
Oh, she loves you.
They're in Scotland, so that's just like a how do you do Tuesday greeting. Fuck you, you fucking N-word. that's called welcome to the pub, gentlemen.
Yeah. That's right, cunt. That's not Scottish. That was terrible. Sorry.
My coworker freaked out and came up to me and said that they hired a hot guy.
Is your coworker a guy or a chick?
Yeah, my coworker is a guy.
Wait, the guy that I know?
No.
Oh.
But they hired a new guy.
He's not one of our token gays.
It's not
No.
one.
No, yeah.
I thought you only knew one gay.
There's another one now. I'm surrounded by spicy Latinx.
Ooh.
It's like the Latinx on Valdez oil spill in there.
Dude, seriously. Yeah.
No, this guy was just jealous of the new hot guy because all the girls are fawning over him. And he was like, "Did you see our supervisor and him engaged in sexual touch?" And I was like,
Sexual touch.
"Are you singing a song to me right now?"
Yeah, what's
We
happening?
got engaged in a sexual touch. Yeah.
Dude, that's actually a pretty good strategy if they like hire a dude who's too good looking and all the girls like him and he's getting all the female attention, just start filing HR complaints.
Yeah.
They can't sexually harass him because of the rules they made about me not being allowed to grab their ass.
Right.
Yeah.
See how the circle is complete.
See how they do that?
The wheel turns, however slowly.
Gotta bring in the amplitude on that one.
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
You're not allowed to sexually harass until I hire a hot dude that looks like a rapper and I want to grab his cock in my office. And then Moopsie, where did all these rules come from?
Yeah. All these rules.
Me 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Chris, I was watching your old stand-up.
Oh, well.
All your YouTube videos that say 18 years ago.
Yeah, God, that's getting really bad. Like the YouTube videos that say like 18 years ago upload date. I'm like,
oh God, were they really 18?
I was not supposed to be this old. I should be dead. I should just be dead. Like this much time was never supposed to like pass in the universe or whatever.
You had a bit about how your wife wouldn't let you take a shit at her parents' house.
Oh yeah,
I like this comic. He's relatable.
Yeah,
I had the same problem.
Yeah, dude.
My wife had to give me the disclaimer after Thanksgiving one year. She was like, couple things. My mom.
Couple things.
Is asking that if you're over when there's other company for if you could use the upstairs restroom.
Oh yeah.
Instead of the guests.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys have a litter box in there. It's gross.
Yeah.
How are my shits worse than a million cat shits?
Hey, dude, at least you got to take a shit somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have to go down to the fucking like Arby's or some shit.
Or outside like a dog.
Or outside like a dog. Yeah, like a fucking dirty ass
dog. Go to
dog.
the lobby and keep things romantic for your traveling buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I was listening to Suspicious Minds this weekend and
like by Elvis?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, man, of course her mind is suspicious. So like you're like fucking 30 and you're picking her up when she's like 12 or 13.
Is that the lyrics?
No. No,
Elvis talking about banging a 13-year-old?
No, but
like,
but he's like, talking about her. We can't go on together with suspicious. It's like, yeah, her mind's suspicious. You're a fucking pervert.
He invented Road Dogging it.
He invented Road Dog. Like, there's all of this stuff where you're like a sexual predator, and she's the victim.
Come here, little mama, let me touch your anus. Just let me look at it. Can I smell your pussy? Just let me, little Nazi girl. Just let me look at it.
It's like she's the victim of all this shit. Hey, baby, why I got a suspicious mind now?
Can you just talk to my penis? Just say hello.
Elvis had that thing where if a woman has his baby, he's not attracted to her anymore.
Oh yeah,
that's gross.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah,
he couldn't even see her as like a sexual.
He fucked it out. It's all fucked out.
It's all fucked out.
Yeah.
That pussy's all fucked out now, honey.
Girl, you're all fucked out now.
You're all fucked out now.
Sorry, Priscilla.
I don't want you anymore.
Yeah.
Go find me another 13-year-old.
Dude, I met a divorced dad with a girlfriend last week.
Oh.
I had to go drop off some kids and pick up some kids, and I went in to say hello.
Yeah.
And this dad was just having the raddest life ever. He had a wall full of records. He's like, my girlfriend's upstairs. And I know the mom of the kid, his ex-wife.
She can't.
Whenever we go, the kid has to go be taken home to different houses sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So we're at the dad's house, and he's just being awesome. And he's like, yeah, my girlfriend's upstairs. And I'm like, you could just break up with her if you want, right? And he was like,
there's no legal process of getting rid
you guys
of
don't have any kids together? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, then you could get another girlfriend? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, you fucking rule, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You figured something out.
Yeah. There's this guy, I think the only way that it really works is if you have enough money, though. Because, like, if I got divorced, it'd be fucking terrible because I'd be giving, 50% of my income to her.
Yeah.
And then I would be living off 50% of my income.
Dude, I know a guy that gets alimony from his wife.
Sure, that happens.
Yeah. He's got palimony.
Yeah.
And he breeds
Palimony.
pit bulls.
Yeah.
And he sells all the cocaine in Bastrop.
No.
And he works for where I work.
Could I get his name and social security number?
Sure. If you want to buy a dog, fighting dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I knew a guy who his wife made a lot more than him, and then when they broke up, he ended up getting money from her. That happens.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's not often. It's not normal. I think it's kind of emasculating.
It's time to normalize palimony. Okay? This is what black excellence looks like. The vial. We took the vial, the little Kurt vial.
Oh, yeah.
Donnie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
Did it work?
It was fun watching Adrian act like it was real Coke. I was like, I didn't tell him it was Diet Coke.
It was diet. Yeah.
Caffeine free diet. It comes in the orange silver gold can. He was like, "Oh, I'm fucked up," and I was like, "Yeah, you stupid."
No, it was my 40th birthday.
I know. Yeah.
Were you here when we were talking about it? Oh yeah, I just gave it to him.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, we've been talking about that for like a year because
No, it made me feel like ass the next day, so it did half of what Coke does.
right,
Yeah.
all of the bad. It did right. All of the bad, none of the good.
But I was already drunk and had a gummy, and I was playing with my musical doohickeys.
Is Adrian fun when he's on drugs, or is he?
Yeah,
Oh, he is. Okay.
he's all right. He's a little bit more talkative. He's not sad.
Okay, it's a little sad boy.
Yeah,
That's good.
but yeah, it's
Does
Diet,
Adrian listen to this?
Diet Coke sometimes. So you gonna make fun of me on your podcast? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Donnie's like editing in his mind right now. He's like,
Correct.
Where's
He
the-
was
We
on
were
episode
really
2.
well. We were really mean last week.
Oh
so
yeah, right.
I was like, I'm gonna cut that one out.
Trim it
But
down.
if we're just
Adrian was on episode 2 after he told
I
us about his
remember.
trip to Morocco.
yeah, and then he started talking about his dead sister.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. That's such a fun topic of conversation.
And now
For
he
a
thinks
comedy show.
my wife
Yeah.
is his sister now, his big sister, and then my dog is his dog's big sister. So we're all brothers and sisters now.
That's so fucking gay. Like,
Yeah.
I like you guys. You guys are cool, but you're like not my. I mean, you're my bros, but like, I'm not gonna be like
My
Josh.
family.
Yeah, this is like my family. Like,
You wouldn't give
It's
me
about family.
it's about family. It's all about family.
Vin Diesel.
you
Yeah.
wouldn't give me a bro job.
Dominic Toretto.
I don't know what a bro job is, but
You'll find out.
I might. I don't know. You tell me what it is. I'll tell you if I'll give it to
It was
you.
on the White Lotus the other night. Did you see
Oh
it?
no, I
Are you
haven't
caught up?
seen
Yeah, dude, there was
They
a
gave each
total,
other a bro job.
literal bro job.
it. What's a bro job?
Like, one of the brothers jerked off the other brother.
He was fucking a
They were
girl.
fucked up.
Oh, I
man.
don't
and
know.
he reached over and he yanked his bro off.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd be really good at that because I'm good. I'm yanking myself off. But like,
And then the two European
know.
girls were like, "Yeah, you jerk your brother off. It's Tuesday." They don't even care. In every other country but America, that's gross.
Well, then every
The
other
American
country's
guy was
fun.
like,
every other
"Ugh."
country's gross.
And the
then.
European girls were just like, "Yes, it's cool. It's no big deal.
Oh man.
Jerk your brother off."
Well,
a
one of
little
them was a literal horror.
bit. Yeah.
Like the other one.
One
is
was
just,
a literal humor.
yeah. The other one's just she's actually my favorite character. The British chick with the big teeth.
I don't know
Yeah.
yet.
She's
I
she's a
haven't seen
sweet
it.
angel. She's amazing. She's perfect.
And she got her tits out first.
Yeah, she got her boobs out, which is why.
Well, that's
I
why you
like
gotta
her
like her the most, yeah.
But
Schlompers.
Flompers.
yeah, I
Too
don't know.
goddamn
No,
flompers.
that's too ugly of a word for
No,
hers.
she had happy little fun
beautiful little like what Louis C.K.'s out. Need a nicer word
Yeah,
for
yeah,
her
yeah.
boobs.
Not flompers.
Time. What's a
Yeah.
beanbag but nicer than a beanbag?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a fun bag.
Fun bag. Fun bag? That's gross. Oh, I like her fun bags.
Angel
You don't like fun?
pillows.
Why do you hate fun?
Disgusting.
Why are you mad at fun for?
I saw, by the way, that was like the first time anyone subscribed to my YouTube channel in like fucking
Oh,
10
me?
years.
Or
Yeah.
God awful, yeah.
Well, yeah, because it came up. It's like, God awful, subscribe to you. I'm like, holy shit, someone subscribed to my YouTube channel?
Look at that channel. They've got 344 subscribers.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we gotta make some changes to the YouTube channel.
Change.
We're not
It's broken right now.
We're not. Is it broken?
I can't delete anything or download anything off of it like I used to.
I was trying to change it over to a brand account. I don't know. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
But anyway,
You broke the YouTube. Anyway, Bert Kreischer was talking about making AI porn of his wife.
Oh.
And I was like, you can do that? I could make AI porn of my wife? And I started thinking about like fantasy, Red Sonja or Lady Hawk.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I'd probably just make one of her working at a job.
Yeah.
And just come everywhere. I can
Donnie.
put it on her back while I'm doing
Where's the fucking
doggy
thing?
style.
Where's the thing?
now it's got to be one of her getting out of bed or something.
Oh.
It's my wife, but it's Rosie.
I made
the
AI
Riveter.
porn of my wife, and she's just getting out of bed because that's my fantasy. There you go.
It's my AI porn of my wife
yeah.
isn't getting into bed. It's her
Yeah.
getting out of bed
Yeah.
to do a job.
She's Rosie the Riveter. She's
Yeah.
like, we can do
We-
something,
we-
one thing,
We could do
anything.
something. Yeah. Make some money.
So we found out where Donnie got his pet peeve for having smoke alarms in the background of. You've been watching a lot of black girl jerking off a dildo porn.
Dude. Wait,
I
you
usually
sent
don't
you sent that, right?
Yeah, I usually don't send people porn
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Because that's weird.
Yeah.
Because it feels like I'm trying to get you guys to jerk off.
When I
with me.
when I first saw that, I was like, "What the fuck is going on right
No, I
now?"
said read the comments.
Yeah, I know. I
The
saw
first
yeah.
one was what Donnie always says.
I know
It's
the
Smoke alarm.
fucking
Yeah,
smoke
but-
alarm. Yeah,
And it, like
that's a sign of poverty.
the smoke alarm chirp is so funny. It's so funny. You know who first started noticing that? It's freaking Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew on Loveline.
Oh yeah. No, we listened to that clip, or you sent me that
Yeah.
clip. Yeah, it was so good.
And that's where I first realized that there were people out there who just let the smoke alarm chirp and they never
Yeah.
even. But now apparently, it's just a black thing. Like the smoke alarm
dude.
chirp is
Did you guys
like
see the
black
third?
people can't hear it or something.
yeah.
It's the opposite of a dog whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the third comment? Y'all white boys so damn weird. Just beat your shit and shut the fuck up, you lame ass little.
Oh my god.
I
dude.
can't beat my shit because she doesn't have any AA batteries.
Yeah, right.
She put them all in the dildo and took them out of the smoke. That's why the smoke detector's building. She took all the batteries out
Yeah.
and put them in her devices.
I didn't reply to that until so much later because it was like the middle of the workday and I was like in a meeting and this text pops up. I'm
Nice.
like, what the fuck?
Open porn in a work meeting.
Yeah. I'm the guy who's like looking at the
It didn't have any
fucking.
nudity in it.
I know.
It
Yeah.
was just obviously she's holding a shaft.
Yeah.
It was just obvious, like
Yeah.
fucking porno, like it was
Yeah.
like screenshot.
And I mean, I love the smoke alarm chirp, laughing at it because it's like you're not saying anything bad about somebody. It's just something you notice,
Right.
It's,
Right.
I didn't make the smoke
Right.
alarm go
Yeah.
off.
No.
Yeah.
That happened on of his own
Yeah.
volition.
Right. Exactly.
I am simply an observer.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm the watcher from Marvel.
Right.
Yeah. There was one.
I don't know what that means, but yes.
There was
Yes.
there was a 4chan post that I posted on the Discord, and it was because Snape apparently is going to be black in the new Harry Potter HBO show that they're
Yeah,
doing.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was like Hermione talking. It's like, but Professor, I'm just saying, it's been going off all semester. It wouldn't even take any magic to fix. He's like, are you insulting me, Miss Granger? 50 points from Gryffindor, and then dot chirp.
Oh man, that's fucking great.
Yeah, the kids saying they're gay all the time. Everybody,
What's this now?
all the kids that think they're gay.
Oh yeah, Jacob said that every girl at his school is bi. He's like, literally every girl at my school is gay or bi.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the new
It's
gangster.
it's girls and trends, man. Especially teenage girls.
Yeah.
Just whatever trend.
Whatever.
This is
thing
the new
it is,
gangster
yeah.
rap.
Yeah.
Remember when you thought you were a cool gangster and you were going to shoot someone?
Yeah.
Because you listened to Cypress Hill,
Right. Right.
but you never did shit.
No.
These fucking kids are bi, curious, fluid in 6th grade.
Yeah.
You haven't fucked.
No.
You don't know what the hell you're
You
talking
don't know
about.
anything about sexuality.
You're not gay. You
Yeah.
got to get railed by the whole motorcycle club.
Right.
Then you get your Red Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yes.
I listen to gay rap.
Right. I listen
a
to
gay guy.
rap.
What's
yeah.
his name? Who's that gay rapper?
Grapper.
A guy?
Lil
the Old
Nas
Town
X.
Road, yeah.
Oh,
Lil
I listen
Nas
to Lil
X,
Nas
yeah.
X. I think I'm non-binary.
Yeah. I think I'm non-binary. Yeah. All the non-binaries listen to Miss Little Nas X.
Yeah.
Donnie, you'll love this. Belle Ramsey has been
Yeah, it's
diagnosed as autistic.
No, I posted the 2 articles, and it was, of course, it's all they about her.
The Last of Us girl.
And then it was like
Ellie.
yeah.
says that she likes to put orange juice instead of milk in cereal. And the very next article is found out they was autistic.
Dude, I started calling
Found out
they, them,
they was-
that now.
That,
Yeah.
yeah.
My daughter was at
It.
the mall with her friends, and I was like, I don't know, they, that? How's
They,
that?
that,
Yeah.
they, that, it.
What does
Yeah.
that want to do later?
That, it, what?
What does that thing want to do?
What does those things want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bella Ramsey is...
Yeah, the potato. She says she looks like a fucking potato. I'm sorry.
How do you get
I'm
acting
sorry.
gigs if you can't show emotion? If you're autistic, you are
Yeah.
a blank face.
She
Yeah.
is. She's only big because of that one scene in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
What scene?
But
I
is
I
she
can't
like a
remember.
big-
Where
FBI?
she's the badass little Mormont girl.
Oh,
and
yes.
she's like, tell them
Yes.
the North remember blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
you know, and she's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
because what's his name? Davos is trying to get
Yeah.
get them to support Stannis or whatever.
That's right.
And she was badass in that one thing, and then they went way overboard with it because it became a show for retards.
Yeah.
And now she gets to be freaking Ellie, and
that's
she's
equal
probably the
opportunity
worst part
hires
about that.
for acting is people that can't act.
Right.
Yeah.
The minute
And then they can go, well, no, because you didn't hire me because I'm autistic and I don't know how to show emotion. That's not fair. You have to hire everybody. And then you
Call
have
the
somebody
Institute.
shitty in
Call
your
the
show
Institute.
that can't smile.
Yeah.
You're going to need a smile on TV once.
why can't why can't it just be like sports? It's like there's no giving,
Hollywood is run by gay Jews.
Yeah.
We thought it was run by Jews, but then they keep changing everything to gay. So I think it's run by gay Jews.
Just insert gay. in
Good,
there.
there's a cock in me.
Or they're just trying to turn everybody gay, and they think if they do enough gay stuff, well, definitely they got the teenage girls.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, if we just have enough teenage girls say that it's cool, all the other teenage girls, they'll all be non-binary.
They're all
and
gonna
gay.
jump on board.
Yeah. We can really replace the white race this way.
They can use the circumcision.
All the white
The
girls
great
just be fucking
replace-
each other.
The
Yeah.
great replacement theory
Yeah,
through
yeah.
creating gay and trans girls.
Right.
Have you ever scissor banged circumcision scissor
Yeah.
style?
You should be even more angry
It's a
about this.
scooping
Good thing that
motion.
your daughter
Yeah.
saw the way, the truth, and the light. Now she's
Yeah.
going to be a Catholic having sex through a sheet or some
Yeah.
shit with her husband.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking sheet sometimes.
Oh, dude, she called us the other day and she's like, guys, I just want to let you know that I'm not going to come home for most of the summer.
Just like Buffalo Bill.
And I was like, yeah.
It puts the money in my account
Well,
so I can go to
I always do this voice now because when she was trans, she always lowered her voice like this. And so now it's like the voice I do in front of her. I'm like, hi, nice to see you, Father. And she's like, Dad, I don't talk like that anymore. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm fucking doing it.
it puts the money
people don't
in my
forget.
school account.
People don't forget. Look, you could be whoever you want to be. I'm going to do this voice until the fucking day you die.
Yeah.
So she calls the other night. She's like, I won't be coming home for most of the summer. And I was like, well, what's going on? And she's like, well, I have a full-time job and I'm going to take summer school. And I was like, that sounds great. And Kristen was like, just shattered. Just shattered. Like
Everything is estrogen makes everything a catastrophe.
it was a personal affront. It was like, yeah, it was a personal
Everything
attack
is
on
a
her.
telenovela.
Yeah. And she's
They're
like,
coming.
well, I hope you know you're paying for all your own food. I'm like, Jesus Christ, woman. Like,
That's the other thing with girls is they're like rednecks. They're xenophobic, agoraphobic. They think everything's coming to get them.
yeah.
Nobody wants your trailer.
No.
Obama's not coming for your truck with no tires in the front of the yard. That's like a trailer. I mean, that's what we're saying about getting a ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, no, nobody come take my ranch. But you got people like that on a mountain in West Virginia with piss covered
With
and
nothing.
everything.
Yeah, right.
And they think that Obama's coming to take their crap.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Obama
want-
has better crap. Look at
I
him.
think he's gonna be
Everything
okay.
he has is better than what you have. Don't worry about it.
That's women. Women think they're being attacked. My wife woke me up in the middle of the night last week because she thought the neighbors were flashing a spotlight into our window, upstairs bedroom window. That's what I heard. I was asleep and she woke me up. I was like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "The neighbors are flashing a light in the window." But I turned on the lights and they stopped, and I just lied there for 5 minutes, like, "What the fuck now?
What the
Is
fuck
this
now?
bullshit hell?
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to go out there? Are they having a teenager party? What even time is it?"
Right.
They're just taking pictures of each other and saying goodbye. And there was a flash on. Nobody was attacking anyone.
God damn
But
it.
women have an overactive frontal lobe where they think like a bird is going to get Ooh, they're coming to attack me. Everybody. All the wolves are trying to rape me in my hen house.
Dude, today I'm in my office and Kristen's like, come outside right now. And so I go outside. She's like, it smells like gasoline out here. And I'm like, I don't smell any gas. She's like, no, you're right, but it did like 5 minutes ago. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, I'm going to go back in my office and continue making a living for our family. Okay. So I'll be in there
We need
doing
to
that.
make emo songs about women.
Dude,
Escaping from your fake disasters.
dude, I'm not fucking kidding. I got back, sat down. I wasn't even sitting for 1 minute. I get another text. It smells like gasoline again. I'm like, no, it doesn't smell like gasoline, you fucking psycho.
Fire and brimstone because you're a demon.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Isn't that how your young aunt died? She was like, "Oh, I'm." He's like, "Whatever."
Yeah. No, he's like,
Maybe she was having a stroke. Yeah.
no, she's like, I'm not feeling good. I need to go to the hospital right now. He's like,
Yeah, you're always not feeling
He's like,
good.
you're always not feeling good.
Yeah.
And she literally dropped
Oh,
dead right in
God.
front of him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, in that case, then taking her to the hospital wouldn't have done anything.
Right. No, yeah. It was over. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. So, was there ever gas? Was she?
Who cares?
Yeah.
That's the
There was
answer.
never
No,
gas,
it's all fake.
Well, also,
You guys need to start keeping spreadsheets. Like that guy who kept a spreadsheet of all the time his wife didn't want to have sex.
How about you keep a spreadsheet?
And then he emailed it to her right as he left on a business trip, and then turned off his phone.
yeah.
Did you ever hear about
No,
that?
no,
Oh,
no.
man,
That's
it was on Reddit. Like it was
That's
like
classic.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Then of course all the Jezebel type sites like this horrible piece of shit just did this to this poor woman. You
There's a
know?
guy with a
woman.
list of why his wife wouldn't fuck him. He made a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Spreadsheets sheet.
Spreadsheets.
Spread your lips.
So I a few years ago, no, it was like 7 or 8 years ago. We were having some kind of like tough times. It was during the trans shit and all this stuff. And she was constantly like, you do whatever the fuck you want to do, and I just have to stay here and deal with your shit. And I'm like, all I do is go to work and then hang out with the family. That's all I do.
What I want to do. I don't want to do any of that.
No,
I don't want to go to work. I don't want to be around
I
you.
was-
You're crying about nothing.
I was also fine with it. It's
Nobody
like,
did anything they wanted to do today. I wanted to jerk off in a bush.
right, but I didn't get to jerk off in the bush. So I started keeping this like 30-point spreadsheet about like how
Spread
much,
cheeks.
and I did it for like 90 days.
Yeah.
And so one time, it was stuff like, how much money did I spend on frivolous stuff? How many times have I gone out drinking with my friends? Like all of this stuff. And one time she was like, you just do whatever the fuck you want to do, and you leave me here. And I'm like, actually, hang on. I like to reference.
Figure 1A.
Dude, there's nothing that contributed to the almost demise of my marriage like that
Dude, if you had
spreadsheet.
a
She was like, how dare you? And I'm like, how dare I what? How dare I? You are accusing me all the time of doing whatever the fuck I want to do. So I kept a track of exactly what I do, how I spend every hour of my day for the last 90 days.
You know those phones with a projector on it that you can project
Yeah.
stuff?
Oh,
You could get one of those retractable antennas and put it on your keys.
Yeah.
And whenever you want, just bust down and be like, figure 1.
Figure one, yeah. Right.
Tap the wall.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why these women hate Trump so much is because he's just them.
Yeah.
Just just saying crazy shit that everybody knows is not true.
Right.
They're not
You know,
allowed to
just
use
like
bitch tricks.
it's I do all of these things and you don't do anything.
Right.
Like know,
A lot of
in
people
the-
have been calling
in
you
your
telling
brain
me.
right now,
Yeah.
in your brain cells, you know that you are lying.
Right.
Everyone knows you're lying, and why are you lying?
Why are you lying?
Yeah.
Dude, we need to make Trump wife. I love my plants. I love plants. A lot of people are calling and saying you've never done one dish ever. You know, I have to sleep for 48 hours for my beauty.
Oh man.
You know, a lot of people call and say they've slept for a week because of a fever.
I had a migraine.
Trump wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
We could probably make that.
I'm not the problem. You're the problem.
That's just Trump.
You did
just doing
this.
Trump.
You did
He's
this
just
thing.
a
I don't.
huge
How dare you
bitch.
bring up something I said 5 minutes ago? How dare you recall events, recent events? You know we hate recent events.
Oh man.
I was reading about the Black Israelites.
By
Are you
the-
familiar with this?
Hang on, real quick, before Black Israelites.
Blizzarelites?
If either of you bring up the fucking spreadsheet ever in front of her,
Oh,
like,
spreadsheets?
like
So that's a verboten. That's verboten.
I mean, I feel like you could talk about anything we've talked about on
Yeah.
the podcast. You could talk about me doing mushrooms when she didn't know that. All sorts of
Yeah.
shit you could talk about. You talk about that fucking spreadsheet. I'll like
How
that's
about
it.
let's not bring
We're
our
not-
wives out drinking anymore.
Yeah.
We're not
Let's start
brothers.
with that
This-
rule.
we're not
might-
brothers
this-
anymore.
This
Let's
might
go-
not be a husband kills his wife podcast. This might be a wife kills her husband
Yeah.
podcast. Or we could,
Yeah.
I mean, we could do what the founding idea of this podcast, which is to make it get
You go to heaven. Chris
cause a
goes to
divorce.
heaven.
Yeah, cause a divorce or cause heaven.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
This is the only podcast that you can listen to and you'll go to heaven, especially Chris when he gets killed.
Yeah.
He will be in heaven.
I'll be in heaven. Sorry, Black Israelites. I just felt like I had to like throw that disclaimer out there just to make sure that you knew how off limits the spreadsheet was.
People act like they tell a secret that you told them, and then they're like, "Well, you never told me it was a secret." It was like, obviously that was our NC-17 something.
Right.
Like we're friends because you're discerning.
Right.
I guess we're not friends anymore because you don't fucking know how to read ratings of movies.
Yeah.
If I told you about getting my dick sucked in a bush,
that's not something that
don't run, go tell that my wife.
Man, I hang out with your wife and I'm just like Mr. fucking.
Oh, he's
it's like being in church.
Boom. Yeah.
When the wives are there, you have to be church.
Yeah, exactly.
No, like Josh has said it before. It's like that with a friend of ours. Just like he's the one who does bitchy little woman things. Like
I'm not you're the problem.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna bring up that you got a blowjob from this chick that she doesn't like.
Maron. That guy ruined my whole week.
We don't say anything about blowjobs from other chicks in front of our wives ever.
No, and we didn't have to discuss that.
Right.
A year ago, we didn't have to discuss that.
Right.
We hung out a year ago, and we didn't have to agree on that simple thing.
Right.
Also,
There's bro
one
code.
foot in front of the other walks.
Yeah.
Right.
Safely and breathe air.
Right. Yeah.
Let's make sure we remind each other of standard easy shit.
Actually, just strike the word blowjob from your fucking vernacular when you're around my wife. Don't say blowjob.
No.
And definitely.
Yeah, that's why he owes me $10,000. That's one of the many reasons why he owes me $10,000.
It's the opposite of Beetlejuice. If you say blowjob 3 times, it'll never happen again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm done
or,
saying it. I'm fucking done saying it.
Yeah.
Blowjob juice.
I just got my birthday sex today. It's 2 weeks after my birthday, but the kids have been home for 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
Just home, just dwelling around the house.
You don't fucking rape your wife. You're supposed to rape your wife. It says it on the marriage certificate in the state of Texas.
There's no such thing as marital right.
You're allowed to practice all of your marital rights.
Dude, I don't know.
Leisure.
I don't know what it is. I just don't want to fuck when the kids are home anymore.
I just don't want to fuck when the kids are home.
Hey, baby. I know the kids are home, but daddy really needs it.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck when the kids are home, but I want to do a real quick pull your eyes Chinese in the bathroom mirror over the sink real quick.
No, I feel like I need to stretch before and afterwards. Like, it's
you
like,
do your Kegels, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in the yard.
No, there's like a routine, right? Like I need to get limber. Like I'm pulling some feats of athleticism in there. It's not like
I'm just trying to not fart.
Yeah. Is that hard to not
do? Oh, as soon as it's over, it's over.
Yeah. It's over.
She goes,
the romance is done, baby.
She's got to go pee so she doesn't get a urinary tract infection.
Oh,
and she comes back in the room and goes, God Christ. What happened in here? It's supposed to smell like sex. It smells like 2 shits had sex. Like, yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
I'm still horny. You want to do it again with the Golgothan shit demon from...
Those gummies are good. Josh is good today.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Thing is moving along over here.
The Black Israelites.
Blizzlerites.
Their claim is that a scientist named Yakub created the white race.
Oh, I know about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you named your son that?
No.
You named your kid after
Yakub.
Yes.
the great
Yakub,
white scientist
yes, I did.
invented white people.
Yeah, I did. Yes.
You done fucked up now, Yakub.
Didn't Yakub also have like a giant forehead? He looked like one of those Conehead almost. I think that was part of the legend of what Yakub.
Oh, I don't know.
Or whatever.
I don't know.
I thought it was a yogurt drink. Yogurt.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you guys about the whole like dessert disaster last
Yeah,
week.
that was,
right?
that was literally in the episode that
Dessert.
got uploaded today. Yeah.
Okay.
Dessert disaster.
Did I tell you as part of that we bought kefir too?
Kefir or whatever.
Well, I thought it was
Did
called
you get it
kefir.
from
I think it's
Tarif?
kefir.
Is it kefir?
Is it
Well, I mean
Tarif's
that's
Tarif store?
it's an Arabic name, so I'm like kefir.
Kefir.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
must be what it is.
Fucking Yemenis.
Kefir.
Yeah.
It's like yogurt, right? It's like a liquid yogurt.
It's like yogurt, but we bought like a kefir seltzer.
Doesn't it have
Okay.
That
yeast?
may have pissed Kristen off more than anything. She's like, "You guys are fucking sick."
My kid got one of those from the
fucking
rock
sick.
climbing place. It was horrible. What's the kombucha? Yeah.
Kombucha.
Kombucha is
That's got
it's like
yeast
more
in
like
it?
a tea.
Kombucha is just a fermented. Yeah, it's fermented tea. Basically.
Yeah.
Is there yeast?
No.
but it is.
What's
it
the
is,
cloud of
it's-
crap?
Kombucha does have an active culture.
It does have an
In
active,
it,
but it's
yeah.
not yeast.
I heard the east side of Austin has an active culture. That's why I don't go over there.
Yeah, east of I-35, east of Donald Trump
Highway, yeah.
I don't
Memorial.
go
Yeah.
east. Not is it Memorial? If
No,
he's
that's
dead.
what we should tell them. You don't get a highway until you're fucking dead.
Until you're
Yeah,
dead,
we can
you
give you a
fucking
highway
asshole.
if you
Yeah,
want.
you want a road?
You want a highway?
Yeah.
We'll give
you
you one.
want
Yeah.
You go under it. You get to live under it the whole time.
Yeah.
Did you hear
You
about
and
the-
Elon Musk. Did you hear that there was explosive devices found at the Tesla thing here in Austin?
Yeah, it was a
today?
Cybertruck.
Oh, it's called just a Cybertruck.
Every Cybertruck is an explosive device.
No,
open the trunk
and now
and it
like
goes
and now the FBI is like looking into it. And of course they're like, it's terrorism, it's terrorism. If you even say anything bad about Tesla, you're going to El Salvador. You know.
Yeah, dude.
But
Yeah, that's
no,
it.
it's a big story today. Is that somebody they say post? Oh, that's also a really really good idea. If you're Elon Musk, just be like, well, why don't you just put some explosive devices in our thing that we can just say we found them, and then
Right.
even more crackdown.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a very ethical person and would never
Yep.
do anything like that.
No. He just said he's never hurt anybody. He said that last week. He's like, I've never even hurt anybody. They just hate me.
I listened to that fucking 3-hour Rogan interview. I felt hurt by that.
Ugh.
He hurt me on that for sure.
I wouldn't get a click on that. I don't even.
Well,
give a shit.
everybody's mad at him for dumping chemicals in the river, but Deep Eddy Vodka does that, and everybody's still like, glug, 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 glug.
Yeah. I don't know, man. My buddy's he's a very, very principled environmentalist guy that I hunt with.
I didn't see the stuff go in the river. Where's the
He
Blinky
never said
fish?
anything about the river.
I want Blinky the fish.
Or dumping stuff in the river. What he said was that the way that they diverted the water in the river caused all sorts of problems for like the migratory.
Did he see him do it?
Yeah.
What's that?
Did he see him do it, or are we still making up lady stuff?
No. I mean,
Everybody
the
acts
way
like
that
they were
the
out
thing.
there when they did it. And
No,
they know
the
the whole thing behind it.
He knows the whole thing behind it.
Okay.
You know how I'm saying that there's
I
people.
mean, it is a guy. You're saying he, so I guess.
Yeah. I'm not
I
saying
believe
she.
it.
I'm not saying like, oh, she was like, and then he did this, and then he did that.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
saying-
all the headlines are. Oh my god! Can you believe it? He's
I'm
fucking
saying that
sad.
there's a guy who's very tuned into like migratory birds and waterways and this and that.
He's an old man.
Yeah,
Okay. Is this someone you admire?
it is someone.
Oh, nice. We're keeping it thematic.
Yeah. He was the top guy on my mind of people I admire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, if he knows about that stuff, that's cool. It's cool to know about cowboy shit.
Yeah.
Well, you got to take the hog and tie it with the back leg
Yeah.
before you stab it.
Yeah.
He's the guy
Otherwise it'll run
who
off.
I shot all those birds with that one time. Who I then fed you those birds.
Yeah.
The dove poppers.
Doves. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. Kristen was so disgusted by that. She's like, I can't believe you're feeding your friends that. I was like, why?
You can't believe anything.
You
She
can't
thinks
believe-
you're a magic man.
Yeah.
Everything you do is so unbelievable.
I can't. You're
Next
so
time she says that, you should just be like,
unbelievable.
Yeah, I really need to.
I just want to dance.
I really need to upload this episode twice because this would be part 2 of last week because I just uploaded last week.
I mean, things are really like mostly good on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Things are really like good around there. Like we have like a very normal thing.
Right.
But every now and again, she just there's like a thing where she's like, oh,
It just activates her. It activates her
she's still talking.
romanity.
She's still talking about the fucking dessert. She's like, I can't believe that you like the other day. I made a joke. I was like, "Oh, well, we could just have mango chamoy sherbet."
Yeah.
And she was,
drops on your
It's-
phone. You
it-
need EMF
And it
ready.
just ruins her entire day.
It
Just
ruins-
hearing mango chamoy.
dude, don't bring up mangoes in front of her either. Okay, you fucking bring up mangoes. You guys are out of there too. Like,
You gotta get your
Mangoes-
wife's voice is your voice. You don't have like an Andrew like, did you forget to get my fucking yogurt? You gotta have a wife voice.
I do have a wife voice.
Hawkeye.
No,
That's how. That's how I got Josh into comedy. Is he came over complaining about his wife
Yeah.
being absolutely just insane about him not cashing a check.
Yeah.
Acting like she had worked so hard for this money from bed or whatever, and
from bed.
and then he
bed money.
and then and then he said something else funny while we were hanging out with both of them. I was like, dude, between this and that story you told about Kristen being mad about the check, and she was like, what?
Nice. Nice.
Remember the story about the lady that got hit in the head and had like a Chinese accent or something? It was like a British lady.
Yeah.
Head trauma induced.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if you got hit in the head and you just were like a gay emo? Like if I got in a car wreck and I was like, "Hi, what are you guys doing?"
Jesus fucking Christ.
I experienced head trauma and now I'm an emo fag.
I think your kids would love that.
What if it was black voice though? What if you got hit in the head and you had a black voice?
Yeah.
Then you could get that inward pass.
What you motherfuckers doing?
If you thought you were actually black?
Yeah. Dude, my uncle,
Delusion.
the one whose wife died.
My name's Lulu now.
Fuck, I didn't tell you guys this. That uncle about 7 years ago started talking with a Scottish accent all the time.
Mm-hmm. Did you get hit in the head with a gay emo car?
No. He just, all of a sudden, he just started talking with a Scottish accent. Everyone pretended like it was normal. Like,
Well, that's what everybody did after Austin Powers 2 came out. They had Fat Bastard.
Yeah.
And the fat boys running
Gets in
around.
my belly.
That's in my belly. Yeah, so he started talking with a Scottish accent. So at the wake a few weeks ago,
This is the one whose wife died?
yeah,
Oh, my God.
his fucking niece was
Yeah.
their little niece, probably like 10 years old. We're at the wake, right?
Yeah.
And these things they're just so morbid with the coffin in the front of the room. I get why we do it and all that.
I actually got
It's-
my
it's good.
Scottish accent from So I Married an Axe Murderer. It was before Austin Powers.
Scottish
There's this little 10-year-old girl, and she's crying her eyes out, and he's like talking to her, and then he says to her, and by the way, the Scottish accent's gone.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just realized, so and so, to the little girl, I just realized that you've never heard me talk without a Scottish accent before.
Is this the first time he's like acknowledged the Scottish accent?
Yeah. And it's true. His niece, who's known him for her whole life,
Yeah.
this is the first time she's ever heard his real
Is
voice.
he autistic? Is he
Yeah, he's
like-
autistic.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Maybe he should make an
Yes,
electric
yes, we
car.
are making fun of retards right now,
Yeah.
people out there who are listening to this.
Autistic's not a retard. You just want to be a dick, and that's a medical
Yeah.
excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like chronic fatigue syndrome if you want to be in bed all day.
Well, okay, like retard just means like
Mentally slow.
retarded.
Well, I mean, these days it means a normal person who's stupid.
Right.
I mean, according to my definition.
Yeah.
You don't call retarded people retards. You call your friends retards when they're acting retarded.
I would never call someone with Down
Yeah.
syndrome a retard.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course
Unless
not.
they're acting like a fucking retard.
Unless they
Yes,
were
they're
acting
acting
like a fucking
retard.
retard. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you guys keeping up with the Final Four?
does
You
that
mean
mean?
the NCAA
basketball
tournament?
thing?
The college one.
I didn't think I'd ever hear those words come out of your mouth, but yeah.
Liberty's in it.
That's the way that I would expect Josh to say that. Are you guys keeping up with the Final Four
Of college.
of college?
Of college, yeah.
Like, are you not March Madness? Hey, you guys following March Madness?
Right,
Are you guys
right,
following
right.
the basketball
the-
tournaments?
the-
Any
right.
of that? No. Are you guys, the Final Four of college?
Liberty University is in the Final Four of the NBAA.
Oh, that's-
NBAA.
Yeah, the
shitty
National Bro Job American team.
Yeah, the NBAA. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
No, I was hanging out at a work thing on Friday, and everybody was like, looking at the scores. And my boss was like, Liberty, Josh, you went to Liberty. Tell us all about it. And this guy that I want to work for at the airport, his wife was there, and she's like, that fucking school. I hate that fucking school. And I was like, oh, same. I hate that fucking school. Let me tell you all the...
Did you tell him about putting the gay sticker on?
Yes.
On
The
Jerry
Reverend
Falwell's
Falwell.
car.
the
Yeah.
great Reverend Falwell.
And yeah, I was invited not to attend the following year. But
And don't they still won't release your transcript or something?
no, I had to buy it from them, which is illegal. I had
Yeah.
to pay them $300 for my transcripts. That's how I got my job now. But the girl that was enjoying these
You had to
stories
you had to show a transcript to work at your job?
to be bumped up a pay grade.
Woo!
So
Sorry.
the girl that was enjoying all these stories, her husband works at the airport. So she was like, and then what happened? And then what happened? But my time at Liberty University ends with me getting fired from the airport by the FBI.
Yeah.
I
So
forgot
I was
about
like,
that.
I don't want to say the end because your husband, I want him to hire
Yeah.
me at the airport.
Yeah.
I don't want him to know
Yeah.
that I got.
Was he there for all this? or-
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're shooing for this job then.
Yeah. Yeah, he gave me a hug. That was nice.
Oh, well, that's
Oh,
good.
dude.
Yeah,
That's
that's
weird.
that's how this is how you get a job like a White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You finger his BH or what? Give him a little.
I'm going to probably have to every day.
Yeah.
That's part of the
That's
that's
part of
in
the
the
job,
job
yeah.
description.
Oh man,
It's better than what I'm doing now.
I didn't tell you guys, my high school buddy passed away last week. 46 years old, heart attack, boom, dead, just like that.
Okay.
Tired of hearing about these things.
So that's awesome. He died immediately.
Yeah, that's the best way. Actually, that's how I want to. I want to not know it. I just want it to be over, done, gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we're sitting here talking.
Yeah, and then I'm just dead.
boom,
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have to deal with
Final
your fucking body.
destination.
That's what you want to happen.
Well, you know, as long as I can
There's a
just
lot of
pay it
firewood
forward a
As-
little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
As long as you don't have to deal with anything, then
yeah.
it's fine. Yeah.
There's a lot of firewood out back if you can deal with the smell of
Yeah, burning flesh.
burnt Donnie bacon bits.
Yeah.
I'm getting real hungry. Donnie's burning out back.
He's so crispy.
He's a crispy boy out there.
He's got those nodules that you get on General Tso's chicken when they fry it 2-3 times.
I think those are the hairs from the bridge of his nose right there. Let's get some
Watch
of
out,
that.
he's popping. He's going to pop. Cover your eyes. Pow.
It's like cooking a fucking Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
So we went out the way that everyone should want to
Yeah,
go
hell
out.
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Hell
for
yeah,
sure.
brother.
Yeah. But now, so all of my most retarded friends from high school, like the guy who lives over here, you know,
Stinky Jim.
Yeah.
Stinky Jim,
Vulture Magoo.
Vinny Ding Dong.
Sneepy,
Johnny Fellatio.
Weepy Weed,
Yeah.
yeah. One Harris Tartars, one Paris Tweed. Yes, they're all coming to town,
Stewie One Bowls.
and it's turning into this whole thing where they're like trying to get me to like, hey, like let's drive up together and let's get a big house for the weekend. I'm like, it's in Frisco.
Do you know how we haven't hung out in decades?
It's right. It's
that's
intentional. It's intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Don't you think we would have if I wanted to do this now?
it's at 11 a.m. on Saturday. My plan is to show up at 10 a.m. on Saturday and to leave at about noon
Bro,
on
you
Saturday.
go to Pluckers and get a picture beforehand? Be awesome. Just like old times. Watch the lacrosse game.
I don't want to do any of it. Not one part of I don't want to drive together as a group.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay in a common place.
Yeah.
You know what I would rather do? Have lobsters pinch my balls.
I'd rather have lobsters pinch my balls. I
What if you guys break down in like some like East Texas? It's up there. It's
in Frisco.
Yeah. So you're not far enough to have some deliverance shit happen.
No,
I just keep thinking about that. You make me think about that movie, The Ritual. About those guys who had a camping trip, and their camping trip friend died, and he's like, okay, well, let's go to the place that the friend was going to go, and then they get trapped by a cult and a giant ancient Norse god. And you've seen that movie?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
that's what I think about when it's like a group of high school friends that you don't really want to hang out with. It's like that's the beginning of a horror movie.
Well, here's the thing. I kind of there are people. So yes, I think about that too.
Yeah.
There are people in this thing that I want to hang out with, but they want to do it the same way that I want to do it. They just basically want to show up quickly,
and hang out for an hour, and then be like, okay, I gotta
go. Or like have a dinner or something like that. But like my buddy from Portland's not like, oh yeah, it would be a great idea to fly to Austin to then all road trip to Dallas together when there's easier flights to get from Portland to Dallas.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so anyway, it's like basically like, you know, the retards are trying to define what's going on. The reasonable people are like,
so it's Trump.
It's Trump.
Yeah, it's all just
America.
Yeah,
God
it's basically a microcosm of America. But the number one retard lives about a mile that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going full. That's the thing. Once he like hooks his fucking claws into this thing, then you're like under his control. And so I'm just basically like I'm not letting
I
myself.
understand that. I understand that very, very
acutely.
Yeah.
you know the type.
Yeah. The type. You need to make him pay you $10,000 to interact.
Right. Yeah. Dude, that's the thing. It's like once I agree to let him drive me, then I'm completely under his control. Where we go to eat, which is not going to be what I want to do. And you know, also I'm a pretty flexible person. If you guys were like, I want to go to Pluckers, I'd be like,
Donnie's good for 3 holes, and you're a pretty flexible person.
I'm gonna show you right now just how flexible.
Together.
Yeah.
Start to come together.
Full circle.
Anyway, whatever.
So I was out with my work friends drinking it. Kelly's is rad, by the way.
What's Kelly's?
I don't know. I feel like a racist.
The Irish pub.
Irish bar is the
the
best bar.
one that we saw Heath at. Oh, you weren't there.
Yeah,
It's right up. It's right up on like South First and Old Torf or whatever. It's Kelly's Irish Pub. They have a comedy thing.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody showed me a video of a midget Kiss tribute band.
Yeah. The guy who hosts the comedy thing at Kelly's Irish Pub, Josh said, "Hey, can I do this?" And he was like, "Yeah, send me a clip." And he said, Josh sent me a clip. He's like, "I'm good, thanks."
I sent him. I trolled him. I sent him the worst clip I could think of me reading from my phone at the Regal Room.
Oh, nice.
One-liners, and I was like, "Fuck you if you're gonna ask for a tape at a back of a bar at a strip mall."
Yeah.
What is this? America's Got Talent? No. I don't have to provide you with footage so I can do a little spot at your yard thing.
Right. Yeah. Fuck.
Anyway,
you,
there's a midget Kiss tribute band called Smooch.
That's cool.
It's
called Smooch.
It's a little kiss.
Yeah,
it's a little
funny.
kiss.
That's funny.
They were showing me this band, and I was like, "What is it? Fucking retard Coldplay? How many disabilities in bands can we make?"
Yeah.
We got midget Kiss. We got retard Coldplay. We got the cocksucking Cocteau Twins. There's a lot of cool, weird tributes now.
Yeah.
Black Elvis. It's just Elvis.
It's
He
just
stole everything from
Elvis.
black people.
Yeah.
So the Come Town is over. Our favorite podcast ever that ended up on Stavros Halkias' show. Well, they were talking about titty fucking on there, and I was wondering what the female equivalent of a titty fuck is. Because there was Stavi said something about titty fucking, and I was like, "Well, did she get you back, or did you get her back for it? Like, what do you do in reciprocation to a girl for to say thank you for it? I mean, she goes down on you, go down on her.
Yeah. Right.
But she titty fucks you. What are you supposed to do? Put your man nipples on her vagina?
Yeah, it's like, what do you?
That's not going to do anything.
That's two voids.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
You stare into the void.
No one's going to enjoy that.
You put your foot in there or something.
Yeah,
It's like, what do you do?
Maybe it's flowers for no reason. Flowers for no reason is the titty fuck.
That's probably
Doesn't do
it.
anything for me.
Yeah. When? How often do you get your wife flowers? Do you get your wife flowers? Never.
She buys so many plants with my paycheck. That's good.
That's enough.
We're all planted out.
You don't need to do that then.
I didn't want to buy you those plants.
Right.
And you stole them.
Right.
So we're on a negative of flowers at our house.
Right. Okay.
That I'm supposed to buy her.
Right.
Because I didn't sign up for the. Every time at Trader Joe's, she gets like every cactus from the front of the fucking place. It's just $4. I'm like, you got 8 of them.
Yeah.
You know how much cheese I can get for $32?
Yeah, a lot of fucking cheese. That's a lot of cheese.
You just ate my cheese budget with your fucking cacti.
Who moved my cheese? You moved it not into my house by getting all those plants.
See, how are they going to declare war on white dudes if they need a week off per month? The women were never had a chance. If you take a night off from war to sleep, they come and stab you in your bed.
Yeah.
There's no breaks.
Lucy, what's up? I thought we were bros.
Oh, she needed to go somewhere. It looks like her legs are all asleep. She's kind of like,
yeah.
Every once in a while, she just needs to get up.
Yeah.
She's old. She's 11.
Hey, your brother's home. When's he coming to get his dog?
Hey, I was hoping tonight because my maids are coming tomorrow.
Yeah, you don't want the dog here with the maids.
I need somebody to get the hair cleaned up.
Yeah.
She has been
I'm busy.
shedding.
I have children. Having kids is like being on your period all the time. You get an excuse out of everything.
Dude, I used to use the
Can't
kids.
go that. I got kids.
I know. I used to use my kids as an excuse, and now I can't really do that anymore because one of them doesn't even live in my house, and won't live there all summer. Pretty much, I just found out. So,
good times.
dude, there was such like a sorry to go back to this. There was such like this like circular thing happening with the women, and me and Jacob were looking at each other the whole time, like, what the fuck's going on? Like
Camping weekend. It's time for the bros to go camp.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
that's when they sync up with the moon.
Yeah,
you
dude, you know what?
At the moon.
I think I am. Oh, actually, fuck.
Or get taken down a peg.
That's why she's up. She's up because she needs to go to the bathroom. Let's switch over to a stream. Let's end this because we're a few minutes in. Our time is good on the episode.
Our time has come.
I need another beer.
Yeah.
Just like Father who comes.
All right. Yeah. Check us out on YouTube. Bye.